Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Irdina Syamimi binti Abu Bakar. My metric number is S55306. My supervisor name is Dr. Haji Yuari Faradia. And today I will be present about the study of my research, where the title is The Influence of Price and Brand Image on Purchase Decision. But before that, I need to highlight few points that gonna be in this presentation. The first one is introduction, the methodology, result, and we'll be end with the conclusion. And we move to the introduction. We basically need to follow because we are in the face of endemic and people still need to follow the regulation, but not that strict as MCO. And most people still struggling to stabilize themselves, and that was the same thing that happened to business person, especially to the retailer. Nanawa Boutique is one of the retailer that faces the difficulty during MCO. The profit was drastically decreasing, show how it become problem statement for this study. And before MCO, the profit is 100% depends on customer that walk into the boutique. But since MCO, the customer usually will bought from the online. Before this, the customer, most of customer is teacher and nurse, and they always come to the boutique when they get their free times. And after the COVID-19 is happened, few amount of customer wasn't interested with the boutique because of the MCO, and they thought that they can bought the same product or design from any e-commerce that offered much low price than price offered by boutique. And the next slide is the framework for this study, and there is three hypotheses for this study, where the first one is pricing is significant and had positive influence the purchase decision, and the second hypothesis is brand image is significant and had positive influence the purchase decision. The third one is both factor, which is pricing and brand image, simultaneously significant and positive influence the purchase decision. Next is methodology, where the survey is using questionnaire and distribute to 157 respondents. The statistical used is SPSS 26, and the data analysis is descriptive analysis, multicollinearity, that was used for hypothesis testing. Next is descriptive analysis, where the size of sample is 157, and for the frequency analysis, it was the procedure in SPSS that can generate summary measure for categorical variable. It display as a frequency table pie charts. So the display pie chart is the response that obtained from demographic section. The first pie chart shows the percent of gender that responds to the survey. Since Nanawa Boutique offered only women apparel, so the percentage is obviously coming more from women than men. The following chart is age, where 23.6% were respondent aged 31 to 40 years old. Nanawa Boutique located near 3 to 4 school, and that's why the reason most respondent is age 31 to 40 years old. As for the races, most of respondent is Malay, and 40.1% of respondent is worker. Most of respondent is married, where it amount 45.9%. As for the income, 49% of respondent has income below 1,000. Next is multicollinearity. VIF above 4 or tolerance below 0.25 indicates that multicollinearity might exist, and further investigation is required. But when VIF is higher than 10 or tolerance is lower than 0.1, there is significant multicollinearity that needs to be corrected. However, for this study, the VIF displayed is less than 4 and the tolerance is 0.64, meaning that multicollinearity does not exist. And after that is correlation analysis, where it is used to examine the strength of a relationship between two variables. The possible range of value for correlation is negative 1.0 to 1.0. So the slide displayed show how it indicates positive correlation. As for ANOVA table, it shows how this table indicates that the regression model predicts the dependent variable significantly. If we look at a SIG column, it indicates that the statistical significance of the regression model that we run. So overall, the regression model statistically significantly predict the outcome variable. In the nutshell, a purchase decision is an effort made to determine the choice of a product by considering price and brand image. Therefore, the right marketing strategy is needed so that the boutique can fulfill the needs that customer needs in making purchasing decision. So, if consumer make purchasing decision, of course, it will increase the boutique profit. Next, the brand image has a significant effect on purchasing decision. The brand image of a product that can be measured from the sales data made by the boutique itself, and if the product sale is increased, it gonna have an impact on the brand image as well as the boutique itself. That's all from me. Thank you.